Good morning and happy Wednesday. It's actually a little bit sadder of Wednesday as I've just left Caleb's house. It's a great couple days there. I am super thankful that they let me come down and stay with them. Shout out to Miss Cheryl and Brian Peters for letting me stay. Awesome host. And Caleb, it was great to see you, buddy. Got a lot of exciting stuff for myself and you all to see. So we're going to keep that a secret. But just filled up the cooler with ice. I hear it clinking around in there now. Wait for my Monster, my bangs to get cool. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the road, eat my Nutri-Green bars, and let's see where the next stop takes us. Okay, so I'm like shaking right now because I'm so excited to show you guys what I have stumbled upon. Well, I've actually been playing this for like 2 months, but I have found a amazing gem from one of the top shows. If you couldn't guess, I am, yes, in Georgia, and a lot of people also think this is somewhere else, labeled as Hawkins, Indiana, not Georgia, which is in Stockbridge, Georgia, southeast Atlanta. Hawkins Middle School, from Stranger Things. Oh gosh, I'm like shaking right now. Just gonna go take it in. Let's go take a look a little bit closer. It's just like from the show. I know a lot of you all out there, especially my good friends, have watched the show together through the years and the seasons it's been on. I unfortunately will not be going to any of the other stops. I know, big bummer. I wanted to go to the arcade, but Hawkins Middle School is enough for me as a huge fan. All of y'all know I'm a huge fan of Dustin, especially the opening scene of season 2 with the Ghostbusters. And no, I will not be reenacting that today. I almost forgot to give a little financial update with me just stopping for gas. It's only my second gas fill up for the whole trip, which is pretty nuts. Yesterday, I didn't mention, but I got a Chipotle sandwich and a sweet tea when I was with Caleb. Snagged like a couple $1 bag of ice this morning, so I don't even think I've paid for over maybe $100 worth of stuff for this trip so far. Because with that being said, a lot of my hosts have been super gracious and providing some meals and taking me out to dinner and some coffee, so it's been super awesome to not only be able to save and stay under my limit, but for everyone to be able to chip in to make this trip cheap and affordable. So without further ado, I'll see you in Fort Myers. Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday. I'm here at Chris's in Fort Myers. When I got here last night, it was around 9 o'clock. It was kind of like a big storm, and I just fell right into it and was hanging out with him and his friend Carly. And I really didn't feel like really vlogging or picking up the camera and just enjoy the time with them. And we ended up staying up like the next 4 or 5 hours to like 1 a.m. Let's get the day started, and you guys can go meet Chris and check out the infamous Tethered House. He filmed a movie here. Here you go, Chris.
Yes.
Finally after all this time.
Dude.
Everybody meet Chris.
I love it.
Chris finally
I'm a techer.
Finally got his Techer family shirt. There's only like 6 left, so there's a lot of people who are really mad at you that you got it without even like having to ask. You just
I did ask,
you
bro.
You did, but you didn't.
Paying for this
but you
on
did
the podcast.
But you didn't beg me like everybody else does. There's people that say they'll pay me like $50. I'm like, all right, stop boosting. It's not that big of a deal. But Chris, longtime best buddy. This is the Tethered House. He filmed a movie here, as I said earlier, which was 2016. We remembered last night. That was. How long did it take you to shoot that?
Well, we only shot over weekends, and it took probably like 5 months, I want to say, of just like shooting whenever anyone was available. And I just lived here while we were shooting. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. We did a whole podcast on it, so we don't have to go into all the details. So shameless plug. I'm going to drop the thumbnail right here to the podcast that Chris was in. It tells you the whole story and all the background details and the money, how he got the actors and actresses. It's a pretty awesome story. And you shot it for how much, Chris?
2,000. Here.
Oh, thanks, dude. We got the lean cuisine right now. I got the eggs and the bacon. So let's get this grub on. Explain to me what you just gave me.
So this is a product from Scamway. It's called Excess. It's an energy drink with a ton of B12 in it, and I sold them out of my lunchbox in middle school.
You sure did.
Cody is having one since middle school.
He definitely scammed my way through these drinks through the years, but you know it's all right. Anything for a hardworking pal, I guess. So they're pretty good. They're like a underground Red Bull, maybe.
Yeah, like a scam way version of Red Bull. Do you eat ketchup on your eggs?
I do, because I'm a crackhead.
I'm gonna put ketchup on my eggs too. I'm feeling it today. I usually don't, but I'm feeling it.
See, there's something weird about ketchup on eggs, and I remember Sean Moore's dad gave me like a 15-minute lecture how that's terrible for us, and called it like tomato blood and this and that. But I was like,
tomato blood?
Yeah, he called it tomato blood. I was like, that's a little dark. That's not going to sway me another way to not eat, tomato on my eggs.
Wait,
ketchup on my eggs.
So his main argument for not putting ketchup on eggs was that it's tomato blood?
Yes.
So does he have an argument against pizza?
No. Remember, he's a professional chef, so he's like, tomato sauce is the true value from a tomato if you're not just going to eat a tomato on a sandwich.
Okay, so tomato sauce in his mind is above ketchup.
It's like God's right hand, okay. And then this is like Satan when he fell from heaven, and it's just stuck down here now.
Is he Italian?
I think there isn't more Irish.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know.
That's why, because Irish people are big in the whole potatoes, so maybe just a hater of tomatoes in general. Because they're still salty about the potato famine.
Yeah, he's potato gang or something.
Sean, if you're watching this, can you ask your dad, please? Because I really want to know why he hates ketchup so much. It tastes like scam. That's also like the issue.
Carly!
What's up, Carly?
There's coffee over there and food over here.
There's way more editing and like for this video. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do 2 parts or all one video and just make it super fast paced and like comically fun. I can't make up my mind, but it's because I've never done a trip like this where it's just myself. I don't like always having to film myself. I don't mind it, but I like having someone else that I can feed off of or give them a chance to spotlight. I've never been a solo spotlight kind of guy. Mm-hmm. This is like kind of out of my comfort zone, more or less. Except for the fact, like, I almost like it because, for instance, yesterday, I stopped at a rest area in, like, BFE, Georgia, like, Dooley County. Dude straight just, like, looks at me and stops. So I wait for him to go by for the overloaded peanut butter later. So that dude just caught me vlogging. Sup, bruv? But to me, I love that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you may judge me, but at the end of the day, I'm still enjoying it.
This is Carly. She did the makeup on Tethered and was here like every day that we shot, pretty much. Mm-hmm. She I
remember from the documentary.
I was gonna say something else.
So I have a copy of my own at home. Mm-hmm. Tethered was filmed here. This is an awesome moment. I'm holding the movie in the house.
People who I owe stuff to, like you before today, are gonna be so mad at me about this video if they see it.
Why?
Because they're gonna be like, "Where's my stuff?" You know.
Dude, I need a large shirt.
I'm really picky about my shirts, and I was like, "Well, I'm not even gonna."
What did you say, Chris?
Van life all day. Get a van, and just live in that thing, dude.
So it's instead of like a, so you're like the van man, basically.
Bro, it's a moving house. I got a.
Carly's in the back.
Hello.
New York City apartment back there, bro.
That is a bed frame and a cooler.
Clothing line.
What's up? Clothing line.
Shampoo.
Is that a sheet? Do you actually sleep in here?
Pocket knife.
I've never slept in here before. I set it up. That right there's a bed frame. Set it up so I could sleep in there when I was in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina. But then the pandy hit.
Anyways, we're going to Chipotle, and I haven't had Chipotle since the pandemic hit. Like nada, zilch, no DoorDash, no carry out, obviously no dine in. So we're gonna go to what is known as the epicenter of the U.S., aka Florida, and go to one of the Chipotles. So, Chris, how safe is this Chipotle?
I'd say it's a threat level red, for sure. We're gonna, it's gonna be dangerous. It's a dangerous mission. We might not come back, but it's Chipotle. Like the stakes are higher. The stakes are high enough to risk our lives. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Well, the channel may end tomorrow because you just heard Chris. It's a code red level Chipotle. So,
I actually heard Chipotles are the epicenter of it because, like, the most cases are spread in Chipotles, is what I've heard.
Is that like there's salmonella in the romaine lettuce?
Yeah, the COVID actually gets into the crevices of the lettuce and just sticks on it. So.
By the way, Chris is no Dr. Fauci, but he's basically the up and coming. So you know his words are partially credible.
Yes. Everything I say is 100% scientifically accurate. Everything.
Oh, so you're Joe Rogan. Ha, burn. Da, 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 da. We got Chipotle for the first time in 7 months because of COVID. Chris, you are a godsend. Thank you. Da, 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 da.
Bro, I eat this stuff every day. What you mean?
Yeah, you're a
You know
moron,
how you feel? Me and Chris haven't had it since Monday.
Yeah, right?
Wow, tough life. You know, I haven't had it since Monday, like March 1st.
What do you got going on over here?
Chipotle slice.
Bro, look how big your look how big this bowl is. That looks like a full bowl, right? With maybe 2 bites taken out of it.
Yeah, dumped like a bunch in here
Then
already.
he's got another burrito and
chips and guac.
guac.
I'm a grown girl,
Let me
alright?
try some of that. They live stream themselves one time and then it disappears forever. You can never live stream again. And the idea behind it is that it will create better content. So, exactly.
Alright, so a lot of y'all have been asking about our shirts. We only had 15 made originally, enough for myself, DJ, the team, some siblings, you know, kind of get the shirt out there. But we've had such a welcoming to the shirts. We're gonna be doing a promo soon to give one of y'all lucky winners that shirt. And Chris, on a scale of 1 to 10, so that was not coming from me, my bias, but how is the shirt?
This is the greatest shirt I've ever worn. And Cody does not have a gun on me making me say this. This is actually the best shirt. Look how good it fits. It's nice and soft. It's got some great colors. I mean, what more could you ask for in a shirt, right?
You heard him. Let's say goodbye to Chris. I'm actually looking to come down in September. Let's fingers crossed, not jinx it. So Chris, dude, been a pleasure. Staying in the Tethered House. It's been a blast just pumping out content. I look forward to this project, which you will probably have already seen by now actually, because this video is definitely coming after. So if you haven't seen it, check out burgerbait.com. Check out the Kickstarter where they can find out what, Chris?
Where they can see what the project's all about. It's the greatest Kickstarter for a film ever made. It's a movie you've never seen before. It's an experience, and you should go become a Burger Bait producer, or you'll just see the movie for free in like 9 months anyway. So.
It's gonna have awesome merch. It's gonna be something you've never seen, and I'm gonna let our promo, which you can find our channel right here, cards above, or check it out at burgerbait.com. That being said, I will see you in Tampa.